We'll start in few minutes. Okay. So I think a few of you must have joined the demo sessions, right? I think last week we have 2 or 3 demo sessions. Even on last Saturday we have one demo session. So if today is your first class, you have not attended the demo sessions before, please go through the recordings so that you will understand. Let me quickly brief you, right, what we have seen in the demo sessions. So in the demo sessions, I have explained about the entire AI track, right? Artificial intelligence track. Basically what I told is what is artificial intelligence, what is data science, what is data engineer, who is a data analyst, what is the difference, what is the expectation from industry, right? Uh, what is the job scope, what is the market situation. All of these things we discussed, and also we discussed about the syllabus, right? I think all of you must have gone through the syllabus. If not, after today's class, please go through the syllabus, right? You'll get the syllabus from institute. Once you are getting, then you download it and see through the syllabus, right? Majorly this is a part 2 course. Having said that, it's nothing like part 1, part 2, like advanced or intermediate. It is divided on the basis of topic. If you are like the part 1 is totally based on statistics and machine learning, part 2 is based on NLP and deep learning. So those are the main kind of takeaways, right? So then we discussed everything. If today is your first class, you have not attended any demo, please go through the recording of last week. And in case you have any doubt, reach out to me. Maybe you can call to institute, they'll connect with me. I can answer all your doubts. Okay. And just a quick look, I will tell you about the syllabus. What is the prerequisite for joining this course is Python. I think many times I already told you we are not covering Python for part 2 for this course, because this is a continuation course. Many of you must have completed the track 1, right? So this is a continuation. We already covered Python in part 1. So that's why we are not covering Python again here. Having said that, if you are completely new to Python, you can join 7 a.m. morning data analyst just to learn Python, or you can learn yourself, right? But Python is the requirement. If you know Python, there is no other requirement. Not advanced Python, core Python is what is needed, right? Give me 1 minute. Huh? Okay, so that's the thing. And the course highlights, I already told you I will not waste more time here. In 2-3 minutes, I will brief. I'm little hurry in terms of telling syllabus and everything, because I think we already completed all the demo sessions last week, right? But we have not started anything. Today is the first class. In terms of demo, yes, we have done it in the last week. So for detailed description, please see through the videos. So the major course highlights is you will be learning from zero knowledge in deep learning. First, you will learn about the maths, the linear algebra part. What is a tensor? Vector operations, linear algebra, matrix multiplication, how to do, what is derivative, right? What is gradient, how to find derivative using PyTorch. You will install PyTorch, and we will be writing code to implement linear algebra using PyTorch. That is the first module of this course, right? After you understand about the differences between deep learning, machine learning, and software installation, this is the first module. And then I will tell you what is the difference between GPU, CPU, and NumPy, right? So we'll be learning both way, GPU way of coding and CPU way of coding using PyTorch. So once we understood the math, all of this math we are going to use in the deep learning module. That's why we are learning first the math before we jump into deep learning. Second thing is, in deep learning, one of the algorithm is there called CNN, which requires image processing knowledge. So second module will be learning about image processing. We'll understand what is OpenCV, it's a package. We'll install that. We'll understand why computer vision is difficult, what are the real-time challenges, color spaces, converting color space one to another, and then scaling, resizing, blurring, all the image processing detail, followed by time series. So that is the last module before we jump into the main content. Why time series? Again, two of the algorithm from deep learning, RNN and LSTM, are basically used in time series and NLP. So we need to have a basic understanding about time series, because one of the project that we are going to do is a time series data. So you'll understand the time series in detailed way. What is time series? What is decomposition means? How to understand whether data is stationary or non-stationary. If it is non-stationary, how to make it stationary, right? What is trend? What is seasonality? There are some components of time series that we will understand. After module 2, 3, 4, so what I'm saying is, except Python, whatever is needed, first everything I will be covering. You will understand image processing, you will understand time series, and you will understand about tensors and GPU. After you are prepared, then we'll start with deep learning. So next module is deep learning, ANN, artificial intelligence, artificial neural network, right? The first module is neural network. Again, it's a perfect combination of both theory and kind of practical. Each algorithm will take approximately 1 week to complete, right? So you can understand how in depth it is. What is neuron activation function, gradient descent, all of this thing, followed by project 1. Second algorithm from deep learning is CNN, followed by project 2. Third algorithm of deep learning is RNN and LSTM, followed by project 3. And then we'll jump to NLP. We'll learn web scraping and web crawling, and then we'll understand about pattern recognition. We'll understand about data pre-processing, and then we will be doing one project called sentiment analysis, right? After this, the next module will be Spark, and we'll be installing Spark, understand the architecture, and then we'll be understanding Spark data frame and Spark ML module. So here I have not even changed yet. I will be changing. Here we'll be learning about recommendation engine. I think recommendation engine is something which is not covered in part 1. So here I'll introduce you to the collaborative filtering section of recommendation. Different kind of recommendation algorithms are there. Content based collaborative filtering. We'll be discussing one algorithm called metric similarity based ALS algorithm, alternate least square. That's a algorithm. We'll discuss about the math, and then we will implement ALS recommendation engine using Apache Spark. So that's the course agenda. Okay, so you're getting 4 to 5 projects. For the sentiment analysis project, we'll be pulling data from Amazon. We'll be scraping. I already collected the data, so the script will go to Amazon, and then the recent Apple 12, right, Pro reviews will collect, and then we'll mine it. So that's the sentiment analysis project will do. Okay, we'll collect the data, and then we will create a sentiment analysis. So this is the course content. I think if you have my audio is not clear. Is it the same case for others? My audio is clear.
It's clear, ma'am.
Yeah, I have a fiber net 150 Mbps speed, so I don't think I will have any issue, right? Okay. Um, okay, so so this is all about your content. Coming to, yes, so this is what it is. I think the first thing, as I said, is Python. So anybody is there in this particular group who has no knowledge in Python, completely beginner? Is there anyone is there like that? Yeah, feel free to tell me so that I'll give you solution, because Python we need from day one. um, Day one of the course we have to use Python, because PyTorch, after installing PyTorch, linear algebra, whatever we are doing, we need Python, basic Python at least. Everybody knows about Python, that's a very good thing. Okay, core Python. So I'm not expecting to, yes, basic is sufficient. So I'm not expecting to know oops concept or things like that. At least basic, what is a variable, what is function, if, else, for loop, while loop, list, tuple, set, dictionary. Uh, yeah, these are the things. And NumPy. NumPy, I'll give you a quick revision on NumPy, quick revision, but NumPy is also required. Okay, till that level, right? So these things, if you know, and pandas, right? If you don't know pandas, somehow you can manage initial classes, but try to learn pandas also. It is important. Okay, this is what is needed for Python. Okay, so I believe all of you must have this software called Jupyter Notebook and Anaconda. So for others who have attended my intermediate, I think everybody has Anaconda and Jupyter Notebook. But for new joinees who don't have Jupyter Notebook and Anaconda, today that is your assignment. What you need to do is in YouTube, I will share the link right now. So you can go through. You can go through the YouTube link, type Durga Soft data science session 1 and session 2. Okay, uh, using that you have to go through the Jupyter Notebook tutorial and Python and install everything. Okay, is it clear for everyone? So this is your assignment today. I don't want to start many things today because today is the first class and we are in the batch forming mode. This entire week we will connect only for half an hour every day because this is advanced. Please bear with me this 1 week. Advanced is not like other courses where if you join late you can adjust. Advanced, from day one we are learning about linear algebra. If you miss one class also you have missed something, right? I need to take recovery for that. So I just don't want to start initial 2 3 days. Very slowly I will start, and then end of this week actually we will start connecting half an hour. Next Monday onwards it will be a full-fledged class, 1 hour. This week it's just a kind of adjustment period and enrollment period and batch forming timing and all that, right? So I'll go slow. So is it done for everybody? Uh, Okay, so let me share the link. Give me 1 minute. Anybody can help, please. If you know, can you share the Jupyter Notebook tutorial from YouTube in the chat window so that others will be benefited? So your assignment for today is go to the YouTube link, download Anaconda, and then install Anaconda. Once you have installed Anaconda, you need to go to session 2. In session 2, I have explained 1 hour Jupyter Notebook. You need to be comfortable using Jupyter Notebook because Jupyter is the IDE we will be using for this course. You are free to use any IDE, but I will be using Jupyter. So that's the reason you should be comfortable using Jupyter. That is your assignment for today. Is it clear for all? And then tomorrow's class, I will help you installing PyTorch. Once you have Anaconda and Jupyter Notebook, everything is installed. Second thing is tomorrow I will tell you how to install PyTorch and how to create an environment, virtual environment, right? Outside of Anaconda, we'll be creating virtual environment, one virtual environment dedicated for deep learning packages, within which we'll be installing all other packages. So tomorrow is a software installation class. I'll help you to install PyTorch, help you to install Keras, both of the packages, and TensorFlow. Okay, so you may get some errors, so you will be doing it along with me. Uh, and system requirement, as it is advanced course, at least I think 8 GB you can manage, 12 GB is recommended. Okay, so 8 GB you can manage, but 12 GB you can use it. 12 GB is recommended. Oh, give me 1 minute and let me share the link of YouTube. In the meantime, if you have any queries, you can ask. Any queries? I think all of you joined in the last classes, so I think you all of your doubts must be cleared. But in case if you have anything to ask. All good? Okay. I think all of you are many of you are my old students, so they know everything. And I think all the softwares are also installed. But in case you have any query, feel free to ask me. Okay. Um, So as I'm saying, this week will go slow. The objective of this week is just to like this Thursday onwards, we'll be starting with linear algebra. Till Thursday, we'll be installing all the softwares. Next Monday onwards, every day 8:30 to 9:30, 1 hour we will connect. So I am sharing a link where you can find, yes. Yes, sure. So it's a very good question. Thanks that I think Buddha Batini, right? You asked me. She asked a very good question. I will explain. I think most of you must be knowing, but let me explain. So she asked, okay, data science course provided by others, approximately 1 year. but the course that I provide is approximately 3-4 months. And why there is a gap? Yes. So I just wanted to answer this question. Thanks that you asked this, right? So see, I will not name any institute, but there are so many institutes like XYZ ABC, right, who offer 6 months to 1 year data science course, and they charge 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs, at least more than 1 lakh. None of those courses are less than 1 lakh. Whereas here, within 4 months, you are completing the same, I can give you in written, same or even more than what they offer. Uh, the same content, less time, and maybe half of that price you're paying, or even less than half, actually. Less than, I think, half price you're paying, and you're getting the same content. Some of the useless content I have removed. I'll tell you which is useless according to me. And this is nothing something I'm talking based on some research or theory. I am working as a staff data scientist, and I am into this industry for 8 years, last 8 years. Many instructor will tell you they are there for 20 years, 25 years. Honestly, data science was not there before 8 to 10 years, right? Anybody is telling you that they have 15-year experience in data science, they're faking. That is not possible. So 8 years is a very, very kind of like in data science, this is completely new field. 8 year with 8 year experience, I promoted to staff data scientist, which is not possible in other domains. I think most of you will agree with me. To become a team lead, you need at least 10 plus years of experience. But with 7 to 8 years of experience, you can become a team lead in data science field, because this is new. Whatever I have seen in my own experience, I'll tell you my own experience, right? I have jumped almost 4 to 5 companies in this last 5 years. Every year I have changed company. Started from Goldman Sachs to Genpact to TCS to startups like Technosoft to General Electric, to very good companies like General Electric. Inside General Electric also I have done movement like renewables and energy, healthcare, aviation, many things I have seen. R is not there anywhere in use in 2020. Now, why you want to pay 20,000 extra and spend 2 months extra, which is not needed by industry, right? Uh, if you see, in real time, industry is moving from R to Python. Okay. And in this case, like when everybody is moving to Python, why you want to spend money in learning R for 3 months? That is first thing. And you have to pay it, right? Because the instructor who is teaching has a cost. So that is additional cost for you and additional time you are wasting, which is not going to help you to get a job. Second thing is Tableau. Why you need 2 months training in Tableau? If you give me Tableau, I can teach you in 2-3 days, and that is what is needed for a data scientist. You're not a data analyst. Whole job is not your Tableau, right? You're using Tableau to create some dashboards quickly within, let's say, within some hours. You need to create dashboards. For till that level, whatever is needed, you don't need 1 month course for Tableau. Maybe within 4 or 5 days, you can learn Tableau. And Tableau, first of all, you don't need to pay for learning Tableau, because you never know which tool they will be using, at least for a data scientist. If you're a data analyst, yes, it's good to learn Tableau. Data scientists are flexible. They know Plotly, they know Python, they can create nice free visualization. And if you give your Tableau license, they are so expert in grammar visualization grammar, they can learn within hours, and then they can switch to any BI tools that you're giving. In good companies like Goldman Sachs also, we don't get Tableau license. Out of 40 members, out of 6 to 7 members team, I also have not got, like I think 1 or 2 people got $1,400 per user license. Now, why company will pay so much when you have so many free tools available right now? If you're not able to create dashboards free of cost, that is your fault. You need to learn. Company is not going to give every data scientist a Tableau license. Give me one company name where every data scientist has a BI license tool. Answer is no, you will not get it. If you're getting Spotfire or some license, drag and drop. If you can code, why can't you drag and drop and create this thing? But they will charge for that also. Third thing is SQL. Do you really need SQL training and spend 1 or 2 months extra and pay extra money for SQL, where hundreds of contents are freely available? We can learn that all those that things. Whatever is really necessary is deep learning, Spark, NLP, machine learning. These are the 4 concepts which you really need and spend time. Rest all contents are useless, or you can learn yourself. And for that, it is not free for you, right? The 1 year time you're checking, and you're not checking the cost of it. The 1 year time is also inclusive of 4-5 lakhs they are charging. 4-5 lakhs. Even I think if you include GST and all, I have the content downloaded for everything. I have done a market research before analyzing and designing this course. And you will be feeling, okay, I'm paying 7 lakhs there, maybe I will get good project. You go and check. For CNN, they will be giving dog and cat classification. You see, every project that you're getting are below standard. Even though you're paying 6 lakh, 7 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh, the projects that you are getting there and the projects that you are getting in this course are mostly same, or even in this course you'll get more advanced project. So the quality is not great. The quality is almost same. The content is same for the main courses. The additional amount of time they are giving you for SQL, you check their course. There will be R, there will be SAS, there will be why I will learn R and why should I pay it when the interviewer is not asking me questions. There will be some other things which are not needed, SQL, and they tell this as a data science course. This is not a data science course. Data science course main area is machine learning, statistics, deep learning, NLP. If you are you getting, SQL is needed, but just the initial beginning part. I'm not a SQL developer, I'm a data scientist. I just need SQL for data collection. If your data is present in database, I can write a simple select query or where clause and some very basic things to collect your data. Once I collect my data, I will check the volume of the data. If it is small, I will use Python. If it is huge, I will use Spark. Why I need SQL for data cleaning? Are you getting? So that is the benefit. Is it clear why they are charging so much, and then why? Because they are giving a master program and blah blah blah, just for marketing purpose. But honestly, like this is what is the content. If you join here or not join here, that's up to you, but this content is sufficient to crack interview. And 4 months time, I think few of you, if you join my intermediate batch, like 1 hour we fully use it. It's a continuous 1 hour start and end, right? So that 80 hours whatever we are dedicating for both the track part 1 and part 2 is more than sufficient to crack 3 year plus data science interview. Having said that, if you really want to learn, you can learn SQL by yourself. Don't learn R. It is not useful. Even in that case, if you learn Julia, maybe it has more weightage. If you learn, let's say, Scala, that has more weightage because Scala is the native language for Spark. So I'll tell you what to learn, what not to learn. Right? Is it clear? Who asked me this question?
Yes, ma'am.
Uh,
I'm
yeah. So yeah, Sanmukha. Yeah.
yeah, yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yeah, so people enroll for those courses for whom the company sponsorship is there, right? Good company sponsor the fee, and you will get a certification from foreign university like Texas and other. They have tie-up, or IBM and all. So as a data scientist, if I will hire you, do I really will hire you based on your certification or based on your knowledge? First, I will see how much you know, right? So in data science, certification has zero value. It is not like other syllabus or other roles. Data science certification has zero value because many people are full-time master's degree and lined up. So part-time certification has no value here, honestly. Having said that, please mute yourself. Please mute yourself. Yeah, Deepak. So what I can tell you is certification has least priority. What is most priority is Kaggle. It's a hackathon, it's a platform where you can show, you can participate, you can get a rank, you can show that has more weightage. GitHub, your GitHub account has more weightage than certification. If you are really contributed to the community, right, you have done some projects, you can showcase, that has more importance. uh, Once you have cleared the interview, maybe certification they will give weightage. Otherwise, honestly, how much you know has most importance than certification. If you compare the price you are paying and the importance, the worthiness, it's not comparable. Like the worthiness is not directly proportional to the price you are paying, right? There are certain domains like Oracle certification has value. Like that, we don't have value for data science certification. It needs real time experience, it needs your practice rather than certification. Is it clear for others? Everybody understood? Okay, so that's what it is. Um, yes, Keras is a part of the syllabus. So I know, yeah, so I just don't want to start anything today and tomorrow. I just again give you time. If you are clear with all of this, tomorrow you can skip. This Thursday onwards, actually, we are going to start with the content. Having said that, this Wednesday we'll install all the softwares. Tomorrow also we'll install PyTorch and Keras TensorFlow. That's the agenda for tomorrow. We'll install PyTorch, Keras, TensorFlow, Theano. All of these four softwares will be installing in our system and creating virtual environment. That is what we'll do tomorrow. Day after tomorrow, I will talk about basic of maths, like what is matrix multiplication, what is linear algebra, basic operations, the theory part we will discuss, and then we will write our first code using PyTorch on Thursday's class. So this week, like this, we will go slowly. Next week onwards, we'll go on full pace. And I think you will support me because this is an advanced course. If I run right, people who are joining end of this week will suffer because one class miss is also very important topic will be missed, right? Okay, so that's what it is. So today what we will do is we will just install Spark. Sorry, we'll install your Anaconda and Jupyter Notebook. I think most of you must have, but if you don't have, I'll give you time to do that today. Okay. Okay, so that's what for today. We will let me share you the link for Jupyter Notebook tutorial in case you are new, right? So I have sent you this link. I think this is 1 second. Yes. So this is the link. I think I'm not able to share with everyone. Okay, I joined as a participant, so it's not possible. Only two. Okay. Who need? Tell me. I will share to you only. Who need the link? So if you type data science Durga Soft session 2, please type this. You will get the link. Type data science Durga Soft session 2 in YouTube. You will get the link. That is the link for Jupyter Notebook. Okay, is it clear for all? Everybody got the link, at least for people who are new, first time you are installing Python. Yeah. So, yeah, Binod. So, did you get the link, the Jupyter link and Anaconda link? Session 1 is Anaconda. Session 2 is this thing, Jupyter. No, madam. Okay. So, can you type data science Durga Soft session 2? You will get it. Yes. Okay. Okay. Any other doubt or we are all good? Okay, so let's start from tomorrow. Tomorrow onwards, you can attend. Half an hour will connect, not much. Any doubt, I can discuss end of the class, not at the starting of the class. Tomorrow, when we join the class, we'll start with PyTorch, TensorFlow, Theano, and Keras. All of these four deep learning packages we will be installing, creating a virtual environment. So before you join tomorrow's class, please make sure you have Anaconda, you have Python, you have all things installed, right? And let's connect tomorrow. Okay, and let's continue from tomorrow onwards. And one more thing I just want to announce, anybody wants to join only machine learning course and have an idea about Python, they don't want to join Python class, they can join 8:30 p.m. evening only for machine learning, because not only machine learning, statistics and machine learning. So we have completed till Python, first module is completed, Plotly is also completed. So now we are starting with machine learning and statistics from this Tuesday onwards, tomorrow onwards. So you can tell Durgasoft to pay less and join only for machine learning if you want to join machine learning there and you know Python. Okay, or else if you want to join from starting, you have to wait November 1st, next December 1st week, we are starting another batch for part 1. There you can join. Okay, thank you everyone. Yeah.